So in my mind, one of the most important things you can do to start off your job search is to create an impactful resume. And I can tell you that there's too many times that I've received resumes that had no heading on it, no profile on it, and merely listed the person's job responsibilities. Those don't typically be the resumes that are going to catch the eye of the hiring manager, or they're going to ask or going to get in the pile that says we want to contact this person to line up an initial interview. So let's talk a little bit about what I think makes an impactful resume, and I do have a couple of examples of things I want to share with you. Recognizing that in the world of virtual interviewing, you don't have the benefit of meeting with someone in their office. And what that does is it forces you to be more creative in how you can make a connection with the people at the company you're looking to impress. And what I mean by that is this. Pre-pandemic, you show up at the office, they meet you in the lobby, they walk down to their office, and you make small talk. Did you have trouble finding it? How was, our location? How was your weekend? Tough weather we're having. And you get to know the person a little bit. And then once you're in their office, sometimes you can strike up a conversation based on photos or other personal items people have in their office. Well, in the world of virtual interviewing, you don't have that opportunity. And so one of the ways that you can make a connection and hopefully distinguish yourself from others is what you put in your resume and what language and what wording that you use. So let me start out by encouraging you to create a profile that professionally introduces you and shares what you're passionate about. And using the words passionate, energized, rewarding, I think are impactful words. And I can tell you, as someone who currently is doing a lot of recruiting and hiring virtually for two of my current clients, I'm taken by keywords in a resume, and I will ask specific questions of people based on the wording. And I'll show you a few examples shortly. Once you get into the professional experience section of your resume, I think it's critical that you list accomplishments and not just restate your responsibilities. Because a hiring manager, an HR recruiter is looking to see what contributions you made, how you had a positive impact on the organization. And so we're looking at accomplishments. And to that extent, I would encourage you to quantify as many of these accomplishments as possible. Is it dollar savings? Is it lower cost per hire? Is it increased participation at conferences? Whatever you can quantify, do your best to do that. However, not all accomplishments are quantifiable. And so if you can't quantify it, my recommendation is that when you write the accomplishment, write it in such a way that it answers the question, resulting in what? What business need or objective was achieved by you developing this process, by implementing this program, by finding this more efficient way of doing things?